Anthony Davis, one of the most unique talents in the NBA. I see a lot of myself in him. I can't wait to face him and see if I can get the upper hand. I know I'm still a rookie, but it's the ultimate test to see where my game is at right now. And I live for these moments. So bring it on, Brown.
The crowd is assembled here at the Energy Solutions Arena in Salt Lake City, Utah, to cheer on the Jazz. For the Utah Jazz, they come in off a good outing against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Yeah, splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
A lot of NBA teams have been outright buying developmental league teams. I mean, the Jazz did that last season. They purchased the Idaho Stampede last March, and we see more and more of that happening. One-on-one affiliations between D-League teams and NBA teams.
Freak. No good from outside.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
No, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Davis in the corner. And Anderson kicks to Gordon. Clock at 6. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Really unfortunate for Eric Gordon that an assortment of injuries have really derailed his career. A few years back, he looked like he'd be an absolute star. Once a 22 points a game scorer, was down to 13 a game last season.
At the line for 2.
Yeah, on the topic of Eric Gordon, one would think he's still young and talented enough to be a difference maker with any team. He just has to stay healthy. That really is the bottom line. He's got to keep his health.
Kevin, the truth is, though he's had a number of injuries, they've all been different. It isn't one chronic thing. So with a little good luck, we could see him shine once more.
Lyles checked in for Utah. Hood comes in for Gordon Hayward. Now here's Freak, guarded closer. Pelicans with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that.
To the middle. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Boy, they've come out of that locker room with the hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
And they've also gotten a big boost in the early going tonight with their productivity at the free throw line. Really a sign of aggression.
56 seconds left to play here in the first. Outside Gordon. Passes it to Anderson. Perkins dishes to Gordon. Fires the 3. Can't get it to go. The Jazz go the other way with it.
So far on the glass, it hasn't even been close.
Yeah, they're taking it to him. It feels like they've gotten every loose ball.
Pass to Cole. Right at the free throw line. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it. Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Here's Anderson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Anderson's got his first points of the game.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Pelicans on top, up by 10. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And here's Freak on his experience as a one-and-done college player.
It was definitely a hard decision. I had to sit down with my family and weigh the options and really take the time to figure out what's best for me. It was tough. I mean, I loved my team, my coaches, and just the whole college experience, you know. But on the other hand, there's always a risk of injury, you know. I just felt like I was ready to take my game to the next level, so why wait? And I think it turned out for the best. No regrets.
Now with more and more freshmen, Clark, making the jump to the pros, we can expect to hear more stories like this, I'm sure.
Well, without question, Kevin, that's the case in the landscape that we find ourselves in. But, you know, there's something to be said for developing all 4 years in college.
And with an almost entirely new group here. Derek Favors checked in for Gobert. Lyle comes in for Trevor Booker. Exum, he's checked in for Burks. And Freak subbed in for Trey Burke. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Perkins, he's checked in for Asha. Anderson comes in for Quincy Pondexter. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Tyrese.